All right, so again, I said this about silver just a second ago whenever I dropped that video on. There's a reason why I'm recording this at 11:30 at night, and I hate to be the bearer of bad news, but this could be the end of the Cinderella story for silver, and if you want to know why, go watch the silver video because I gave both the bullish and bearish cases scenarios and the supports and the resistances of where we, and potentially the targets of where we could go if we don't put in a double top on silver, but that could bring gold down. If silver goes down, and dude, trust me, I don't want gold or silver to go down. I have the majority of my net worth invested in both of these assets physically, and the reason why I trade is so that I can trade these paper contracts, make money, take those profits, put it into more gold and silver, okay? So hopefully, if you're on this video, that's kind of your goal as well. And I actually gave out a gold long inside of the private VIP trading academy earlier at Nordic Alpha, and I trying to alert everybody as soon as I can. That's why I'm trying to get it out on YouTube too. But I kind of told people, hey, look, if you're in the longs that we gave out earlier, where we said, hey, both gold and silver, you know, went through their order blocks, all you would do is look for a potential long entry at the prior range high, retraces if possible. If you're in that long, you need to be getting out of it. That's basically what I was telling everybody. So that was the trade that we took earlier today. Now, let's talk about what is going on with gold as it sits right now, because this is game time, man. This is absolutely game time. So as you can see, gold is now breaking down under an order block that was previously resistance, okay? And now that order block has turned into what is called a breaker block, and that is used as support. Now, where did we enter our, you know, gold, I guess, you know, long that we were talking about earlier? Right here. So we were right here at this order block, okay? We took it out. We retraced to the prior range highs, or prior range highs right here, and then it blasted up, okay? So I'll show you that on the chart, okay? We were right here, okay? We retraced, we came, boom, right up here, retraced to the prior range highs, used that order block as support, and this is a very good example of using that order block as support, retracing to the previous range, and then blasting up, okay? So you are still profitable in this trade. Whether you got in here, whether you got in here, it does not matter, right? We didn't necessarily alert you of this back here, okay? Because if you look, we were right around here at 44.90 whenever I was talking about this, and this is where we were at, right around 44.90, right? So we retraced it back to those range lows right here, or range highs right here after we broke through the order block. You longed, and now, you know, you got to take profits whenever you get up here, man. Boom, big red candle, silver coming down, okay? And silver's going to drag gold down with it. Now, here's the bullish and bearish case scenarios, all right? Because if silver starts to fade, gold is going to start to fade, and the most likely scenario is probably going to come down here close to this this gap up right here before we made our big run up, okay? And then further than that, I mean, you've got some serious support down here at about $4,300 to $4,200, and then it's a pretty precipitous fall down to about $4K to $3,900 range. As you can see, your range lows way down here, and your next, your $4,000 psychological level right there. Now, in order for gold to continue upwards, it needs to use this order block as support as it did back here. Now, what do I mean by that? If we don't use this order block as support to start blasting up and then taking out this 1 hour market structure high, that's what happened here. We broke through the order block, we used it as support, as you can see right here, blasted up, right? We caught resistance at that order block, and then guess what happened? You can see it right here. Big green candle blasted all the way through that order block. This is the only scenario that turns this into support and into a breaker block. You topped out, you used the breaker block as support, as you can see, but you are closing candles very close to outside of that order block, okay? And that is a big problem, or what is now a breaker block. So essentially, if you close a candle on an hourly basis below $4,475, you are no longer using this as support, and it is leaning more towards getting under it and then coming down here to the market structure low right here at 44.51 and then continuing downward. Now, this Right here, this doesn't matter anymore. Delete it. This right here, again, this doesn't matter anymore. Invalidated, right? Ran through order block. So where is your most likely scenario to come down to? You have one support right here at a naked daily VWAP, but your most high level support is going to be right here at your naked weekly point of control, right in the middle of this gap. If I am in a short, which I am targeting this right here, okay? So that's kind of my point. You got to watch what happens here. You got to watch what happens with this order block. Do you wick through it and still close a candle inside of it above 44.75? Maybe, but it's looking a lot more like it's going to go down, especially if you see what's happening with silver right now, and even the S&P is looking like it's starting to try to roll over at that 7K resistance, double top, bang, right? So you're seeing this happen across multiple markets. So that's why I'm saying you have to be cognizant of this, all right? Now, if we do indeed break up, where could we be potentially going? Well, I will show you. We're going to new all-time highs. That's what it really comes down to, okay? So this is our proprietary deviation zone on our range tool, okay? Your first deviation zone is right there, you guessed it, at the all-time highs. Then your secondary deviation zone gives you all the way up to about 46.63, and we do have a little bit more of a target up here in between the $4,750 to $4,800 range. That's on a prior range. If you, I'll kind of just show you, right? If you look at this range right here, right, you draw it from the bottom to the top. As you can see, $4,700 is your first resistance, and then your ultimate target for the second deviation zone is taking you all the way up to $4,800 or so, okay? So again, it doesn't mean that we're going to go down. I'm just saying these parameters, what I'm giving you right now, if they are met, here's what has to happen, okay? In order for us to go down, what you're going to see is a close of an hourly candle outside of the bottom end of this order block at 44.75, okay? If we are going to go up, you're going to see this order block being used as support, as that prior one was right down here, and then I believe it was it right here? I don't remember because now I've deleted that order block, but in any case, that would be the thing that starts to take you up to your next resistance, which is going to be right here at about 44 or 45.50, then your next resistance at these order blocks, and obviously at the all-time highs. And then you can start to think about, are we going to go up to those range deviation zones that I just gave you? Now, if you don't know who I am, and I apologize for not introducing myself, I am Drew Wolfer. I am a pro trader. I'm the founder and head trader at Nordic Alpha, and I have a proprietary methodology that I use that is a blend of traditional techniques and smart money concepts, and some of those things are highlighted in this video. If you want that type of analysis every day, if you want to be able to know whenever I'm saying, hey, if we pull back to these range highs, you know, that's a good place to start thinking about potential longs, or if this happens, this is where we could be potentially shorting, and you want to have that every day inside of not only gold and silver, but I also do it for the most part in the crypto markets and Bitcoin, and then also the S&P as well. Then just get inside of Nordic Alpha. It is $29 a month. It's less than $1 a day. Try it out for a month. See if it works for you. No harm, no foul. If it doesn't, you can just, you know, unsubscribe and go on about your merry way. But my guess is you're probably going to want to stay, and you'll probably be pretty impressed with what we have going on in there. So would love to have you in there. If you like content like this, obviously, make sure you smash the like button. Make sure you hit subscribe, and then boom, baby, bang on that notification bell. Comment anything that you want in the relevant sections. I appreciate you so much. At least you are prepared for both scenarios now. Whether we go up or down, you know exactly where we could go, and I will see you in the next video. Have a wonderful day.